Welcome back to another vlog. Long time no see, but first up I'm gonna make a cup of tea. I'm gonna head back to bed for a little while because I've been up so early this morning and I have no reason to be up early, so I'm gonna chill out for a little while and then we can start a day in the life vlog today because so many things I want to talk about, show you. I do want to get this vlog up fairly soon because oh my gosh, I have been keeping you guys waiting and I am very sorry about that. Maybe I'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the vlog, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be vlogging again. Welcome to a day in the life vlog. A morning is never complete without a cup of tea. It is 8:24. I am gonna go back to bed just until 9 o'clock and then we will get up and be productive. Also, look at that cup of tea colour. That is perfect. It is 10:14. I am about to go to the gym, but first I've got to take all of my vitamins and tablets for the day because if I don't do it in the morning, I then don't do it until literally just before bed, and what benefit is it really going to bring me when I'm then going to go to sleep? One left. All done. So I'm going to go to the gym. I'm actually going to walk to the gym, do a gym session and then walk back just because it gives me a bit of fresh air. And I have been doing that a few times recently because the walk there is almost like the warm-up, so then I don't necessarily then need to do like any cardio as such. I do feel recently I have definitely been in a good routine with the gym. I have definitely experimented with like equipment. I was that girl that would turn up to the gym and I'd just do the stuff that I knew how to do, obviously, but I never like experimented with different things, especially in the arm area. I do want to start training my arms on a regular basis, so whenever I go with Charlie he always shows me like new equipment to use and how to do it and what I can do on there for different areas of like my arms and back. Charlie used to be a PT, so it's so handy to have his knowledge when I go to the gym because like I say, I would normally just rock up to the gym, I'd just do whatever I knew how to do and I weren't that type of experimental girl. Having him and going to the gym with him has definitely extended like my knowledge with the equipment and the gym in general and what I can do and how it's gonna help what area of my body. So just recently I have been doing all the leg stuff that I normally do, like leg press, the abduction and adduction. I don't know if I've done that the right way, but the one that you basically extend your legs and then you push your legs in for the other one. Stepper I always do, treadmill I always do on an incline, and I always do a minimum of 6 incline on there whenever I do it. I have also recently really enjoyed the cross trainer. Like, I don't know if it's the motion of doing that with your arms, I don't know what it is, but with a good song in your ears, that is a good one to do. It really gets you in like the gym mood, the gym spirit. But in terms of like arms and up here and back, I've been doing the one where you sit down and you pull down. I've been doing the ones that you extend your arms out like that. I've just been doing so many new things at the gym and it has given me like that sense of excitement to keep going. I think I have found a really good routine now. I go like at least 3 to 4 times a week. I train for about 30 minutes every time. I don't do anything too intense because with my hormones and how my body is, like doing that intensity is just not good. So I have been more focusing on weight training. Let's go to the gym, let's walk there, let's get fresh air, and we can come back and we can continue to be productive. This is my lunch today. I'm actually very excited about this. I haven't had a tuna pasta salad in ages. I used to get them from Asda all the time, but making it yourself just hits different. I've got some cucumber, some lettuce and some pepper with tuna and some seasonings. I've got a glass of lemon squash because it is my mission to get through this as I eat my lunch. I am definitely trying to have more liquid. That is a priority for lunchtime as well. I've hung the wash up and I'm actually going to watch the last like 20 minutes or so of Love Island After Sun from last night. I did watch some of it, but I didn't get around to finishing it all because I was just so tired and I wanted to go to bed. So I'm gonna finish that. I have a Zara and Vinted haul to show you all. I have 2 holidays coming up, one in September with the girls and then I have one with Charlie in October. I've just been buying things as and when I see them as sales are happening. Let's start with Zara. I picked up this perfume, which is the Cocoa Sunset perfume, my favourite summer scent, along with Coconut Tropic Tides. Between these two, I don't know which one my favourite is, but I picked this one up because this was my favourite last year and I'm hoping that this perfume is going to last me for both of the trips. First up, clothes wise, I got this little brown skirt from Zara. I got this in a medium. It was supposed to be £30 and this was in the sale I think for about £10. Cannot go wrong. Very small, but when it's on it does stretch. Like, can you see the stretch in that? And it has built-in shorts as well, so perfect for evening or daytime. I think I'm gonna sway more towards daytime, like a bikini cover up, because I think this with a little like white top in the daytime would be really cute, but you could also wear this in the evening as well. Next, I picked up this cute little top. It's quite sheer, so again it's probably daytime over a bikini, but you tie it around your neck and then you also tie it around your body. It's almost like that sort of bandana feel top. It's supposed to be £22.99. Again, I did not pay that because I wouldn't pay that much for a top this thin, but gorgeous to have as a daytime top on holiday. I think this will definitely be a girls trip daytime look. I had to get this in a large as well because that was the only size available in it, but you tie it all yourself, so yeah, you can sort of loosen it, tighten it, however it fits on you. I do think both of these together would actually be quite a cute little daytime look. This top is gorgeous. I'm loving blue at the moment. Look how nice that is. It's floaty and really light as well, and I love this dusty colour of blue. I just think it's really, really pretty. I did have to get this in a large as well because the medium was out of stock, and I knew I wouldn't fit in a small, so I did get a large in this, and if I'm honest, it fits very good. You can adjust the straps as well yourself, so you can do it as tight or as low as you want it, but I just thought this was so pretty. I do think this one is potentially a top for mine and Charlie's holiday, maybe for an evening that I don't really want to have to think about. Just chuck this on with like a nice denim pair of shorts or white shorts, and I feel like that's going to be a really pretty outfit, and the wind will like make this bit float, which it'll be very, very cute. Last thing from Zara, this might be my favourite. How gorgeous is this top? I got this top in a medium. It's supposed to be £20, but again, I didn't pay that for it. I think I paid more like £9. It's a gorgeous blue colour as well. I definitely think that is going to be my colour palette of my holidays. This is definitely going to come on the girls trip with me because I could wear this in the evening with just some like linen trousers or white shorts, or I could wear it in the daytime as well. I'm kind of thinking I might get a skirt similar to this one but in white, and that would look really cute for either daytime or evening. Going on to Vinted, I have definitely tried to look on Vinted for some of my holiday outfits this year. Obviously not everything that I'm looking for is on there, but when I do find something, I will try and get it off Vinted now. So I've got two Poly dresses. We all know Poly is very, very pricey, but both of these dresses were, I think, about £10 each, which is crazy. This is going to be pretty hard to show, but this is the top half of the dress. It's got one sleeve and it has a cutout on the flare too, so really floaty on one of your arms, and then it goes under like that, and then the bottom bit is attached, but it's just like that. I tried this on and it looks really cute. I think with a tan, with my hair like slicked back, or I don't know what the vibe entirely is going to be, but I do think this one is going to be more for mine and Charlie's holiday because it's just giving like Greece vibe. I don't know what it is, but it's just giving that. But this other one I do think is going to be for my girls' holiday because I tried it on and it is so lovely. Again, similar style where it attaches the top and the bottom, so you'll have a piece of skin out, but this is the top bit, really cute, and it's got like this plaited shoulder, and then it goes into the bottom. This is a longer one, so this is a maxi dress, but it has a slit down one of the sides. It's really, really hard to show this so you guys can envision it. This one's actually still on Opoly and I think it's about £60 brand new, so absolute bargain. So that is everything so far that I've picked out for the holidays. I do have a PLT parcel coming, which will probably be in my next weekly vlog, and I also have a Shein order to do. This is my current wish list on Shein. I actually haven't ordered from them since they've had their whole change of like paying tax, so if anybody has had to pay tax with them, please let me know, because yeah, I haven't heard too much about it. I added a couple of like blue bags to the wish list just because I do want a bit of a colourful bag this year. I do think I am swaying towards this one because I think that's very cute and would go with a lot of different options. That would go with my green dress, it would go with the blue dress I just showed you. let me show you this actually. This is a dupe. Sophia Tuxford wore a dress very similar to this. Obviously, I don't know what it would look like when it arrives, but it looked incredible on her. I do feel like I want a bit of a colourful dress. Whether it'll be for mine and Charlie's holiday or whether I'll wear it when I go on holiday with the girls. The original of this is like £300, whereas this is £14. You will start realising what the colour palette is here. I'm not going to buy all of this stuff, but this is just like inspo. I definitely probably will buy some bangles and earrings though, because yeah, they're so good to have, aren't they? I also really like these sandals. I think they are really nice and they're only £8. I also liked these shorts because I do want some longer denim shorts this year. I think I definitely will order this as well because yeah, I really like the pattern and colours on that. I've just favourited quite a lot. I also like this bikini. It's very cute. I like the colour of it. I like the high bottoms as well. Probably won't look like that on me, but we can give it a go. That's very similar actually to the Zara top that I've got. I think as well, not many people speak about the fact that like, as you grow up, your style changes a bit, and I always feel that the high 20s, so 27, 28, 29 and even 30, is such a struggle to know what to wear because you're no longer that 18, 21-year-old going on girls' holidays. As you grow a bit older, your body changes. It's about like embracing your body, finding pieces that embrace your body and what you feel good in. Even the last time me and the girls went to Ibiza, if I put all of that on my body now, I would just hate it all. I love this. Like, I literally love this, but I don't know if it's more saying Sean 3-4 years ago. It's just really tricky because, again, this bikini, is it my vibe now or is it my vibe last time I went on a girls trip? I'm just trying to like pinpoint where my fashion is at the moment, and I feel like I'm just in that middle place. I am now going to chop this melon up. It might actually be too far gone. Me and Charlie always buy like a pineapple or a melon and we just forget to cut it up. So this is a mental note to myself for future me. I'm making a tab in my head. Extra tabs are really not needed right now, but we're gonna add it in there anyway because I basically have these tubs, bowls, and I always forget that I have the lids, and I love that you can see through them as well. These were from TK Maxx. Would definitely recommend going to TK Maxx for things like this because you can definitely get some good staples. My challenge now is to cut the melon up and put it in the container. I'm gonna put it in the fridge just so it gets a bit cold, and then I think in about an hour's time I'm gonna treat myself to a bowl of melon. This knife feels very big and scary. We're just gonna do a simple cut down the middle because if my mum was here, I think that's what she would suggest. I think the knife is now stuck. Oh my gosh. It's stuck. I've got inside. You know what? It looks quite nice. We are going to cut this. I actually don't know the best way or easiest way to cut a melon. Let's just scoop this bit out first. I've always been taught to do it where you do multiple lines like so, and then you do lines the other way. I want them quite thick, so I'm just gonna do one other line, and then you sort of, yeah, I think you just cut around the edge and they'll just start naturally falling off. This is literally like how to cut a melon with Sean, and Oh wow. So now I have this big bowl of melon that I can put in the fridge and I can just help myself whenever I want any. I've got a parcel and I'm pretty sure this is going to be my favourite moisturiser. Yeah. Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. I've hit bottom on my other one. It's the exact same as this, same size. But what I like about this size is it's not too small that you don't get any product in there, but it's small enough that you can like travel with it and take it places, and it doesn't take too much space up. I don't know what they put in this stuff, but it is incredible. So yeah, can't wait to use that later and do my skincare before the Love Island final. I also cannot believe that is the final of Love Island tonight. I don't know what my predictions are in terms of who's going to win, who's coming second and who's coming third. There's obviously 4 couples remaining, but a couple goes tonight before the final because Mika and Samraj got to send people home, which I'm still confused about that. Like, I'm really confused about that. My only thoughts with that is it's going to be Lorenzo and Julia. I don't know, I just feel like Mika would be seeing it from a standpoint of, right, I want my bestie Jasmine to win, which, to be fair, I'm happy if Jasmine and Cav won, or Angelista and Simba. So if Mika is seeing that perspective, she might want to knock out Lorenzo from the final running, because she's going to know that Lorenzo is the favourite boy. The 3 left in the final, I'm then going to say third place is going to be Yasmin and Tommy. To be fair, they could get rid of Yasmin and Tommy as well. I don't know. Yasmin and Tommy, Angelista and Simba, Jasmine and Kevin. I've really enjoyed this season of Love Island. I will be very sad that it's not on anymore. Like, I'm already thinking, what am I gonna watch tomorrow 9 o'clock? Like, there's nothing on yet. Maths isn't started yet. I'm a Celeb isn't on. Like, that leaves me with nothing. Love Island America has been added to ITV, so I could watch that every night and give myself 1 episode per night, like what Love Island would normally be. But I've never watched the American version. I've watched the Australian version and I have previously really liked that. But I don't know, there's something about Love Island UK. I love it. Anyway, I'm now gonna wash up because that is what I do on a day-to-day basis. When you don't have a dishwasher, washing up is like the bane of your life. You've got to do it like 2-3 times a day. So I'm gonna go and do that now. Charlie's gonna be home in about an hour, but I think I'm gonna wait for Charlie to be back home before I start dinner because we've only got stir fry tonight and stir fry literally takes about like 15 minutes to cook. Let's wash up so that's clean and tidy for when he comes back home. Me and Charlie have been loving this at the moment, which is the Fairy Max Power. We used to use just the standard Fairy and the no soak spray, but I do think this is a really good in the middle of both of those. For dinner this evening, Charlie's just in the shower, so I'm gonna get making this now because it should only take like 15 minutes. Tesco do a stir fry £5 meal deal, which is so good if you just want a quick cheap meal in the week, and that's what it is for us today. So we chose the diced chicken breast, the pepper stir fry, plum and hoisin stir fry sauce, and then I didn't realise they did these, but we got protein noodles. We're both on our health kicks at the moment. We're into going to the gym, getting enough protein, etc. So we picked those up. We also had a bit of broccoli left from yesterday, so I think I'm also just going to do that for on the side as well, just as an added extra.
Our next game Tekken 2 is the moment Bandai Namco and Jung Cosmo while packing the PlayStation, redesigning the characters, and trading claustrophobic.
This is the stir fry. Charlie's, mine. It's actually made quite good portions.
For a fiver, by the way.
Yeah, £5 for this deal. Cherry Tango, obviously. Zoe, obviously. It is 8:30, so I have 30 minutes until Love Island final begins. I just need to do my skincare. I had a shower, washed my hair. I thought I would do my skincare with you all, even though I feel like I always do this, but I just thought we could chit chat whilst I do it. I'm also going to put on this. It was a face mask, which I did yesterday, but there's always some of the liquid left at the bottom, and I always like to keep it and add it to my face until it disappears, because it's basically a serum in here still. So maybe I should talk about the fact that I just have not been here for a very long time. I think my last upload was 4 weeks ago now. It's actually funny because I did not even plan this. Like, this wasn't on my radar to not upload, but I basically filmed a vlog that you will not now see. I filmed a vlog, edited it, uploaded it to YouTube, but I just never published it. And I think I just got in my own head a little bit, and I think I was just very much like, who would want to watch this? It had been a couple of weeks and I thought to myself, look, I'm just being a bit silly here, like, let's upload it. I then thought to myself, this is so outdated. Like, I spoke about Love Island in it, and I spoke about various different things, and I just felt that if you were then watching it like 3 weeks on, you would have just been a bit like, this was ages ago, which it was. So I never posted it, and if I'm honest, I probably will just delete that and I'll just post this and continue posting on here from now on. By the way, I just used this Medicube product. All of the products so far that I've used are Medicube. This is the azelaic acid. It's basically the same as this, but just it's obviously different. I think this one relieves like redness. The aim now is to not do that again, because I did really miss vlogging. I miss catching up with you guys, even though it's weird really, because I don't know like who watches these. I do know a few people who used to watch me ages and ages ago. They are the real supporters around here. I think where I don't live in Ipswich anymore, I don't live in my hometown, so I'm not with family and I'm not surrounded by friends. I sometimes heavily rely on this as like my social time. I think doing YouTube as well is definitely a motivator. Like, I've done so much today for the pure reason that I'm vlogging it, and I know that that shouldn't be like the case, but it is. I will do so much because I I'm vlogging and I'm making content and I want to show you guys so much. And as a girl that struggles to do things sometimes and end up doing everything but the task that I need to do, it's really beneficial to vlog and get stuff done. I also just love to vlog for the pure reason that it's memories, and I hope one day, you know, when we can grow a family and we can move house and, you know, get engaged, get married, you know, all the big like moments in life, I hope that I can document that and have that to look back on, and not only for me and Charlie but for like future kids and friends and family. I just think it's nice to have something visual because I'm just such a visual person. My skin right now is so glowy and it's all thanks to Medicube. I have been using this as well, which is the Biodance Collagen Peptide Jelly Serum Mist, and that's really good as well. I've nearly hit bottom on that, which is quite crazy. It is 2 minutes to 9. I've got my Love Island cup of tea. This is the last Love Island cup of tea for the year. Ain't that crazy? Got a couple of snacks. Melon that I cut up earlier, and then a Smarties yogurt because Charlie got these the other day. And we're just awaiting Love Island. Charlie predicts that Angelista and Simba win. And my prediction is that Jasmine and Kevin win. I'm showing like here upwards because he hasn't got a top on. Alright, alright.
I see the lights suddenly dim then.
It actually got brighter on here. How do you feel that this is the last time seeing these adverts?
Happy, I hate this advert.
It's time. Look at his toe. Your toes trying to take centre stage. So, Angelista and Simba were 3rd place. So, the last 2 remaining... Did you just fart? The last 2 remaining couples are Jasmine and Kevin. And these 2. We weren't actually going to vote on the app, but I feel like we need to now. We weren't going to.
Don't say we, I'm not voting. I'm not going on the app.
Yeah, but I weren't either.
My favourite's already in it.
You just love Simba. I'm trying not to get your nipples in it. Ow. That was my nip. What's happened? How did you even get down there? Anyway, what was I saying? This is just chaos. Charlie's on the floor. I'm panicking a little bit, so I am going to vote. I'm panicking there. There you go. It's happened. I voted.
Congratulations.
It has been a hot minute since I vlogged and did this video, and I've just edited it and realised I didn't end the video. First up, let's just speak about the Love Island final and the fact that Lorenzo and Julia won. Like, what? I knew that the public loved Lorenzo, right? But I just didn't know that he was going to win it. I really thought Jasmine and Kevin were going to win, but they came 2nd. I am a little bit lost without Love Island. I will admit, it's been a few days now and I don't have a routine at 9 PM anymore. I do really need to start thinking about what the next thing I'm going to watch is. I know there is Love Island America currently on ITV, so that could be a contender. Maybe I might come across a series I can watch for the time being, but I do miss 9 o'clock, Love Island, cup of tea, getting into bed. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog, but thank you for spending the day with me. I have started doing a weekly vlog as well. I'm starting that today, so hopefully that will be up next week for you. But yeah, I'm really gonna try and stick to this routine of vlogging, editing, uploading, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there will continue to be videos every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.